Guys, today is a straight up ammo test. We've got the Lapua Long Range 22 long rifle that I'm going to be testing today for velocity numbers through the Garmin, but also just a number of different 5-shot groups, see what kind of accuracy we can get out of this. Now, I've been using the match grade SK, the red box here, through this rifle for the entire time that I've owned it. This is a Voodoo Gunworks, the 90-degree throw. Barrel spun up by Precision Gunworks, straight taper heavy bad boy, as you can see. PDC custom chassis, of course, the Arkin EP5 5-25 up on top. This is my competition rig. So I'm always just kind of wanting to test out different ammos to see if something runs better or I can gain a little bit of, consistency or accuracy out of a particular round. Now, the Rifle Match Red Box shoots pretty well. It doesn't suck, but it's also not amazing through this rifle. So I'm kind of on the hunt for a different ammo. That's what we're going to be testing. I've got a target at 50 yards. Let's go. Standard Voodoo mag here. I will take a minute to shout out a sponsor, MK Machining, because they make a mag kit that takes your standard 10-round follower and spring and everything, replaces that and makes it 12 rounds in the same profile, no extension needed. So that's kind of nice. PRN 10% off over at MK Machine. So let's get some rounds in here. I don't know why I'm putting like 14 rounds in this thing since I'm only firing 5, but nobody ever accused me of being smart. So here we go. On the paper target down there, what you're going to be looking at is the bottom left circle. That's what I'm going to be firing at. Fair bit of mirage. I'm going to do my best here with the Caldwell fire control up front to stay as still and consistent as possible. Here we go, 5 shots. All right, decent group, as I said, not amazing. So that's with the SK. Let's go ahead and get the Garmin attached, and let's put the Lapua through here. Little Coltac case for the Garmin. Coltac get you, let's see, PRN 10 get you 10% off at Coltac. So you can get a case like this specifically for your Garmin. So we're gonna go ahead and get this guy attached. Let's see, I think I'll put it up here if I can do that. Yeah. And we're going to get started, start a new profile, new session, rifle, subsonic, enter the weight for kinetic energy, nope, skip, okay, cool, ready to go. It's just that fast, guys. Man, I love this chronograph. And that pouch, PRN 10 for 10% off at Coltac. Here we go, first 5 shots on the Lapua, and we are going for the bottom right circle on the target. Hey. Smart. I'm smart. All right, first 5 shots done. This is actually running a little bit hot. Let's go ahead and finish this out. We're getting an average of 1,098 feet per second on that guy. Standard deviation of 6 with an extreme spread of 18 though. That's pretty good. That's what you would expect out of Lapua. Let's run down and take a look at that initial group. Well, here is our Rifle Match Red Box SK right here. Pretty nice group. I'll throw it up on the screen for you what it actually measured. And then over here we've got the Lapua, which looks very, very similar to that SK match to me, but I'll throw the measurement up on the screen for you. I'm going to fire a few more groups of the Lapua here and here, maybe even here and here. We might as well use up all these stickers and just get a real good picture of what this stuff's going to do through the rifle. Let's get to it. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get our second and third groups down there from the Lapua Long Range. We're going to go up to the second dot up from the lower right. This is going to be just above the last group. And again, I'm just going to leave the Garmin running for all these shots all the way through so that we can get an idea of what it averages over 20 or 25 shots. So here we go. That's a nice tight little group there. We'll go left of that dot that we just shot at. Woo! It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's load up. Let's see, I've got 2 more clean dots. So let's go ahead and load up 10 more. Okay, now moving straight up from the one we just shot. Not bad. Last group moving right of that one. Pulled that one way out to the side. That's all right. I'm gonna count them. Somebody's having fun over there. Holy crap. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna run down. I'm gonna show you each of those groups. I'm gonna put up the group sizes on the screen for you. I'll go ahead and do the Garmin right now just so that you can see what's going on with that. 25 shots with the Lapua. Average velocity of 1101. Standard deviation of 5. That's pretty dang good. Pretty dang good. Really, no complaints from me on that, man. I will take it. Let's run down range. Came up here, put in this group. Given that those are 4 shots all in basically the same hole, it's possible that that guy is just a flyer, but we're going to go ahead and count it anyway. Came over here. That's an excellent group, all touching basically one ragged hole. That's what we're after. Came up to here. Again, a little bit of stringing. That's probably me with the rear bag, honestly, but still not a bad group. And you can see same issue, kind of with some horizontal stringing there, which I believe is me messing with that rear bag. All right, guys, and lastly here, I am going to fire a 10-round group at 100 yards to see what kind of accuracy we get on that. Now, I do have a bit of a wind. I'm on a square range that's kind of down in this tunnel. There's wind at 100 yards with the 22 long rifle. So that's all factoring in, right? Like on match day, you got to deal with wind, you got to deal with your position, you got to deal with all the things. Now, hopefully, I'm taking the position kind of out of the equation, but there would still be wind. So I am going to dial up 1.8 for 100 yards, roughly. I didn't run the numbers on it, but that's always pretty close. Hopefully you can see there's a black dot up to the top of the cardboard piece. Put 10 rounds into that black dot. We'll go down and we'll measure it and see what we get. All right, you guys, let's run down and see what that is. Looking pretty decent for 100 yards. Hopefully it's less than an MOA. That's what we're hoping for. Lapua Long Range 22 long rifle ammo test. I'm walking down range right now to 100 yards where I just finished putting a 10 round group in. Let's see how it did. All right, guys, final thoughts on the Lapua ammo test. Bottom line up front, better's better. And the Lapua Long Range shot better out of this rifle. I had a average velocity of 1101 feet per second, which I will take slightly faster when it comes to this. With a standard deviation of 5 and an extreme spread in the teens, compared to the SK, which had a average of 1038 feet per second, standard deviation of 9 with an extreme spread of 32. Both put up similar groups at the 50 yards, with the edge going to the Lapua. It shot tighter at 50, and then at 100 yards, they both put up basically a 1 inch, 1 MOA group at 100 yards. So given the standard deviation and extreme spread of the Lapua being almost half what the SK is, I think I might have found a new ammo. So leave me some comments below with what you guys do for 22 long rifle ammo testing through your competition rifles. Make sure and hit up our sponsors. There's links in the description of the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that thumbs up button at the very least so that it shows the algorithms that you're paying attention to the videos. That's always appreciated, guys. And stay tuned for more great videos from Precision Rifle Network.